Hi, welcome back to Pete's Garage. So, the Jeep's in good shape. There's my 8.1 Suburban project, which is in progress. But I hit a wall on it. So, I squirreled. If you're a regular on the channel, you know that I just bought a 1988 Chevrolet C1500 OBS truck and swapped in the old 350 from my square body Suburban to get it running and driving. I really like the truck, and it doesn't need a whole lot to become a really nice solid driver. I've worked out the drivability issues other than the drive shaft is unbalanced, and so I need to get that taken care of. But there were a couple of other issues that I absolutely had to address to make it a driver. And one of them was the passenger side power window, which was off track and did not go down and come back up properly. And so I fixed that. And also, I wanted to put a stereo in it, but the doors don't lock, and I don't have all the parts that I need to complete the door lock swap. So I'm waiting for those, but I still need a tune, so I bought the cheapest stereo that I could find on Amazon and put it in, because why not? 35 bucks. If it gets stolen, I'm not out much. So, on to it. Alright, so we're sitting here working on the door handle for this. All the YouTube videos that said how to get the door handle loose were absolutely correct. Somebody even went to the trouble. This is a fairly new door handle. No locking cylinder. See that? Not even there. The old one is not in the door. There's the lock rod right there that engages, and there's just nothing there. I was hoping that the old cylinder would be in the door somehow, or maybe because there's a little bracket that I need to put on the back of it, and that is missing. So that's fun. That explains why the door lock mechanism was zip tied so that it can't lock. Well, that certainly shortens the trip of fixing my door lock, because I don't have anything to fix it with. I'll have to see if I can't buy that whole assembly and mechanism and get it delivered. So much for locking the doors. Alright, here's what happened. This door panel's been off. You can tell there's a whole bunch of the screws missing. There's clips missing. The window regulator assembly is integrated into this panel. When they changed the motor, they half-assed it and just slapped it all together. And what they missed, I'm going to try and stick this in here. What they missed is, you can see that rail right there and that push pin, and that is supposed to slide inside that rail, and it's out. And yeah, that's not going to work. I think I need to take the panel off to realign that. I need to take a look real quick. Moment of truth. Winning. Alright, splicing 101. Because the theme of this truck is cheap, 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 I'm going to stick with it. The stereo I'm putting in, this little thing, Boss Audio, I bought it on Amazon for $35. If somebody walked in and took it out tomorrow, it wouldn't break my heart at all. And in keeping with the theme of spending as little money as possible, I'm going to be real cheap on the stereo installation. I haven't even bought speakers yet, although I will, because I promise you these stock speakers are going to drive me nuts sooner rather than later. But the way that I splice wires to make sure that they don't come apart is I split the wires, twist the two sides together, and then twist the whole thing together. Yes, it can still come apart, and then it'll fold up one way or another. And then I will get some electric tape. I will, however, be smart and cut my tape. Well, maybe. Yeah, there we go. Instead of pulling it, I did learn, you know, after 20 years, strangely, 30, maybe 40. I've been doing this a long time. That when you pull tape to tear it, you stretch it, and over time it stretches back, and that's what pulls your tape off your connections. Alright, all done. Moment of truth. Let's plug in the radio and see if it works. I'm not sure which one goes where. Oh, looks like this one goes here, and this one goes here. There we go. Let's plug the antenna into there. And then the question is, yes, I'll put the frame in a second. I just want to see if it works. It came on. I have sound.
It's working this fourth quarter.
Wait, talk to him.
America's largest 5G network. Las Vegas is the new home for Magic.
Oh yeah. Speakers are definitely in order.